What's up, mamas and papas? What's up, baby? So I was just going through some things and stuff, and so I had presents again. And so like before, cause the light or whatever, which I'm not a big fan of the light people, but I got tired of like, everyone like trying to show me that they can control me. Um, and like one time when it was like trying to hold me psychically and trying to get me to like perceive and feel and believe that I got raped by a black person. And I was like, no, that didn't happen. And if it did, it was a lie. And it took everything out of me, girl. It took everything out of me, girl. Next thing I know, I get sent out to Arizona, you know? So I could be psychically held there for like the next year while they go ahead and rewire me and figure out why they can't control me through the metaphysical arts or whatever. So I started getting irritated, right? Because I don't like the light, puppy. I don't. So I ended up getting away and I ended up having like all these still hard times. But I actually did get raped, but not by a black man. I actually got raped by a white guy. And because I was so scared of Arizona and their metaphysical arts and tellerizations and stuff, like I didn't fight them off. But then I was like, okay, so is this the reason why I'm still having a hard time with like the people of the light or whatever? Is because I'm not saying that I got raped by a black person. Like, and if they were powerful enough to pull me to their town, psychically hold me, and do these things, like Champon, I think you just have to go ahead and say what they want you to say, you know. And I was like, I really don't approve of that. I really don't. Because so I reached out to like double NACP. I reached out to a lot of people, Congress. I reached out to everybody. And I really didn't get I didn't get much really. So I was like, you know what? Maybe that's the reasons why I was getting so many problems like for the past couple of years. Is because I wasn't listening to the light, right? So I was like, no, I'm just like, it's not a truth and I'm not gonna even bother with it. So obviously I was just having this real hard time. So I was like, well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and I'll make a video. And then I guess like I'll go ahead and somehow like tag it to the light or whatever. So I went ahead and I obviously made a video about how I got raped by a black man. Which I never got raped by a black man, to be honest with you. I love black men, if I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the reason why it was really hard for me to like kind of say it, because I didn't like to. Because I didn't want to say it. Because I actually visited myself to actually dating like, hey, Chappone, call the brother. This is what I honestly thought. Not no more. Not after this. Not after this whole American thing. Not no more. Hey, Chappone, you can keep all that. But anyways, so I went ahead and I did that, and and I posted a couple people and stuff, and I was like, there you go, Ryan. But I'm not joining the light. Like, I'm doing this just so you guys can back up. Like, get off me. You know what I'm saying? For real. I don't like you. I think you're a very disgusting people if this is like what you try to force somebody to do in order for them to kind of like bow down to you. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, because I thought about it. I was like, oh, would you join a team? I would never join a team that's going to try to force you to say that you've been raped by a black man. And like the projection and all that feels so real that it takes everything out of you. No! And if I did, it was a lie. Hey, Champon, because I was still fighting for my babies. I was fighting for my man. I was fighting for my baby. I'm not dating though. He's make believe in my own mind. But anyway, so that's what happened. So I made a video, although I think I pissed somebody off because like some brother like hits up on like a head or whatever. And I'm like Papa Chico, like Champon, I just got pulled to a town. Zapped how many times, Papacito? Did you see my video about when I was defending a black woman being harmed? Did you jump on that? Did you figure out the problem with that, Papi? Before you want to look at me? How about you look at the real stuff? All right, Papa? Thank you. If you want to proclaim yourself to be a black man, Champon, hey, Champon, are you taking care of the black woman, baby? So, I mean, obviously, women are independent. Like, power to the people loving. I know my queens out there, Champon. I know you guys be knocking it out the park and stuff. I love you so very much. I love my lesbian side. It helps me, like, stay away from them. I'm for real. So what happened? I went ahead and, I think I tagged double NACP. I tagged that in it. What else did I do? I think I Malcolm X, I think I tagged Malcolm X too. And Martin. It's up on my boo thing. Martin Luther, that's my boo thing, papi. He got some of my Christ, papi. But they said that I'm not supposed to look at him like Christ, but I'm like, my Martin Luther King got some Christ, baby. Like, I hate you people. And I'm like, is it the light people again? Like, are you jealous about him or something? I don't know. So I wrote them and did all that stuff. So what happened? Nothing. Well, then I wrote double NACP again. And I was like, boom, I did the video. Now are we all okay or what's up? Like, you know, because I'm having a real problem with this. Girl, because I got zappy poos. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm out in Atlanta and I get hurt for defending a black woman, Shampoo, I drop all the cards. They jump on. Here I am. I'll make the video about getting raped by a black man when I didn't happen. Hey, jump on. If you got Atlanta wrapped up in your hand, Poppy, I'm done. If I can't be in Atlanta and get help or try to get help for a woman, just a woman, that's a problem. But then when we throw color onto it, Poppy, in Atlanta, you're nasty. Anyway, but that's not my world. That's not my thing. That's your business, not mine. I'm trying to get out of the United States of America, Poppy. I'm not trying to date like black either. Maybe colored. I'm just kidding. I jump on them. I don't have like I don't want to date. Not until I get out of the country. Wait, so what happened? What did happen? Oh, that one guy that like he told me, and was like, and it was like this like, it was like this real ugly thing, and I'm like, Shampoo, if you were taking it, why didn't you show me like the video of it, Papi? You know, like, don't tease me. But he didn't do that. I had presence. It was an acting scene, and I'm like, was it an acting scene? How about when I was in the basement and your little tribe was there, holding my consciousness and trying to make me believe I got raped by a black man? Was that your acting team? All praise the light. And whatever deal you got with the light that turns Atlanta-colored black people against that of black women, against women, but against colored women, Shampoo, that's your guys' mess, Papi. One of the biggest reasons why I want to leave this country is because of that. If I can't defend a woman, Papi, I have a problem. If I can't defend a colored woman, Shampoo, who taught me how to love myself, be strong to myself, be independent, and stick up for myself, Shampoo, and don't get me wrong, it's just not color, Papi. I got a whole, I got my family and everything, Papi. Shampoo, they got a little bit ghetto in them, you know? I like it, it's cute. So what happened? I felt bad. I felt bad when I did it. Because I was like, ooh, like it just didn't feel right. It honestly didn't feel right. You know, and it really did irritate me. Like, I'm not lying, it really did bother me. And then like I'm like I get mad. This is the part that I think that got me the most mad. Right? So if like, you know, like obviously if one day like I date, right, a colored or whatever, and they're like, I seen the video that you did. Shampoo, that broke my heart. Shampoo, that broke my heart. Like, I'm like, Shampoo, that should never be out there. Like, ever, ever. Like, I only want to love and support you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh my God, this is not good. Shampoo, it broke me. That broke me, Papi. That broke me mucho good. That broke me good. That broke me good. I feel like I betrayed strong women. I feel like I betrayed men, like trying to fight for the truth of their independence and their truth and their freedoms. I felt like, Shampoo, many people, I felt like I almost like turned my back on that. That really, really bothered me, really bad. But then, of course, I think about everyone knowing the metaphysical arts, different forms of telerizations, and they just say whatever they want to be able to see where your consciousness goes, and they build off that. Stay away from me. I love you. I'm gonna get out of your country, Papi. Because if I got colored people, feeling bad about the colored people in this country, because the forms of hold onto the mind and the placings of the being, it's not a good country. And if you got to be a part of the light in order for you to sit there and say that you got raped by a black man, I don't think that's good. I don't think it's good. I don't think so. I don't think it's good at all. So what happened? I got a can thrown at my head. Juice everywhere. What else you gonna do? I think there's still good Christ out there. I'm always gonna kind of like, it's your point. I kind of bad for the Christ there. You know what I'm saying? For real. I bet. I back that. It's your point. Because I think a lot of like some of my guides and stuff like that was just beautiful, independent creations. And H. Pong really taught me how to love the self and other people, and never to really. It was always like I had to come from a center and find the beauty in all creation. That's how I felt. What happened when you got enslaved? I was isolated, targeted, depowered, tethered into, and then controlled. Is that what you're referring to? It was okay. I didn't want to go out there, but Arizona, I didn't. No. I don't want to. They had a list of things that they had to rewire on me. I love black people too much. Dummy. Power to the people, papi. I'm 100% for the people. And guess what? Color people's shampoo. I love my people. And it was true. I just extra love. It's shampoo, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, papi. I think because I love the people and because I love, colored or, if you want to identify black, it's shampoo. Because I love the people so much, Tamika, she was able to say 1, 2, 3. And her mom said that the doctor said that she would never be able to talk. And she said 1, 2, 3. So, of course, I don't know if it was like Hollywood trying to make a story and then it's stabbed because everyone's trying to confuse me. And then I'm feeling like it was a true blessing through that of the creation of God between two different forms of creation that loves the life of people. So I released that now because, obviously the whole analyzations and telerizations and the whole export thing and all that. So now I just don't trust nobody. But it's cool. It's cool. I love you. Are you part of the light? I'm never gonna join that. Why? Because I love people too much. Wait, man. What do you think? What are you thinking? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. Do you feel very close to people? Do you feel like you made good friends with like the light or whatever? I don't think so. I think we've had more problems. I think we had a lot more problems. I think because of the breaking of my mind body and psychic body and the different forms of torments onto that of my being and the different forms of depowerization and the separations between me and other forms of collectives that kept me safe, it hurt me big time. Big boy time. Big boy time. But, I feel very blessed and thankful for Mexicanos that are truly for the people. I feel very blessed for colored brothers and sisters that are truly for the people. And Indian brothers and sisters that are truly for the people. And different forms of people that actually help keep me protected from the light. So it was a little painful, but it's okay. I still, nobody's taught me how to get out unharmed either. But I did ask a couple people, like at the metaphysical schools, metaphysical arts and stuff. I asked, is it like a mandatory thing where you have to hurt the American people when you learn metaphysical arts? And they said, no, you're not supposed to do that. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's cool. How do you feel? You know what? If I went on the south side of Chicago now and lived, like right now, I think because how much I've been tormented through the metaphysical arts and psychic telerization, I don't think that I would be able to live on the south side and get protections like I did last time? I don't think so. If I lived there and I was walking outside the building and stuff like that, papi, ain't nobody gonna whistle to keep me protected. Now they want me dead, pa. Now I'm pretty sure. Ain't no black people gonna look out for me like that no more, papi. What about the Mexicanos? Papi, them ones are real quick to enslave you too, real quick. Amen. Glory to God. Do you think that you could live like in a Hispanic, Latino neighborhood? Now? I don't think so. I think I could. No, I don't think so. Now, right now, I don't think I could do any of it. Why? I think, why do I feel like that? I think because the amounts of times that my consciousness has been held, the different zappy poos, reaching out to Latino neighborhoods and trying to give out as much as I can as empowering the Latin Hispanic neighborhoods to be a little bit more observant on the self-care of fellow Hispanic Latinos, to not let other forms of the world depower them to be controlled through the metaphysical arts, just to keep the people strong and stuff. And I said that I like my gay town too. My Hispanics. Of course I did that. I love my Mexico. And what else? Black community, what did you do with the black? That's part of the people, papi. You can't touch that one. That's my people, papi. You can't touch that one. Because I love them. So what happened? America messed me up. And the light destroyed me. The light destroyed me, yeah. Yeah, Japón, and then, so what happened when you made the video about me lying about me getting raped by a black man, just so that the people of the light would stop tormenting me? I think I was more emotionally hurt because I feel like I betrayed the people, and because I feel I betrayed people that taught me to like stand up for other people and to find the reasons to love one another and work together for protection, love, and healing. So it broke me. It broke me. It broke me. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. So what are you thinking about doing? I've contacted a couple countries to try to get out. That's what I did. Did things get better after making that video? And like, you were like, okay, Arizona, Sedona, here, I'm saying it. Are you guys gonna no longer abuse me? I don't know. How do you feel about defending a black woman? I would love to. But in the United States of America, I will not be allowed to. Because if I'm trying to reach out to colored leaders in Atlanta, Georgia, as a cry out to figure out how to solve a problem in the community of colored women being psychically attacked or hurt themselves, and I'm the one that gets harmed, and I can't see and I could barely even walk, and I get told blacks don't even care for blacks. I'm leaving the country, puppy. So, that's what I'm gonna do. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. But I hope everyone kind of like fixes their things and stuff, for real. And I hope that, women's empowerment, I think is right now something that Atlanta needs to really definitely work on and touch base with a lot of women, because this is a woman's rights issue. I think women need to stand together on this one. I love you so very much. And all of you Mijas, the Polish, the German, the African, the Haitian, Chopons, y'all stand together, papis. I love you. I love you. You have my support.